Indeed, Williams, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong at all. All right, let's hop back into it. Oh wait, you guys are not gonna be able to see. Well, this is fun. I gotta keep moving my camera around. Let's do that. Oh, let me do that. There we go. All right, back we go. What the hell were we doing last night? Oh, we were exploring. We just brought in a bunch of butterflies. Queen, what's good, dude? I hope Repo's going well. All right, let me see. Let's work on the phytoplankton A's for the fishes. I feel like there's probably more stuff that'll unlock. Although, you know what? I have an idea. I think we're actually going to go and explore and look for some fish eggs. Let us see. Let us see. Hang on. Where are my... All right, let me just bring like 3 of these or 2 of these. Let me grab a few of these guys. All right, let's go out and look for some rare fish eggs. Oh, that was just the auto crafter. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not very good at it, Queen. If it's any reassurance, neither am I. I actually suck at Repo. I really do. I've only been on PC for a month. Listen, I absolutely blow at Repo, but I'm not like... I don't know how to explain this efficiently, but I'm not really pressed about it, if that makes sense. I'd love to play one time. Dude, we'll bring it back. We'll bring back the group sessions of Repo. I have to fix my sound settings because the last time that we played Repo, it was actually sort of hilarious because, God bless, my sounds were all coming through one input. So like someone would play a sound from chat and it would come out of the character's mouth. And I was just like, yeah, that's like a nightmare and a half. So I gotta fix it because I have all tracked audio. That's a good point, Queen. It really is. That sounds like amazing chaos. It was, Williams. It was fun. It was fun, but I felt bad because I think I was annoying everybody with like how many sounds that they were all hearing. Because you got to keep in mind, they're all on stream too. And so then suddenly they're hearing my noises and it's coming through their streams with potentially not tracked audio. So then the poor things are getting bombarded with like endless Godfather. My first game I played on PC, that's a perfect one to start with too. It's so cute. I love the graphics in Repo. I love that it's not like trying to be bougie. And it's not, you know, it just don't feel a whole sense of agenda off of the Repo devs. Exactly, Purdy. Exactly. You're making all valid points. Welcome back, dude. How you doing? Also, Purdy, I was thinking about your tarot reading and I just realized that it came true with what we were talking about yesterday. Feeling overwhelmed, the 10 of Swords. I'm like, did the tarot reading literally just come through? Let's go. I just want to know where fish eggs would theoretically be. I mean, we are into amphibians, which I am just remembering now that I am out of the house. Well, first of all, it would help if we were by a body of water that had fish in it. I really do feel like sometimes my logic ain't logicking. But that was great evidence of that. Monster Chain 2 possibly. She had a therapy session yesterday. We talked a bit last night and today. We'll see how things continue. Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes it's very important. I mean, like, I have... Ooh-wee. So I went out for a hike. I did not wind up getting the double stuffed crust pizza. Because I just, you know, I got news of a relative... Keyword here, relative health setback, which sucks. But basically, the long story short is that I wound up actually going for a hike instead. I was like, your girl has got to get out of this house because I was starting to get like freaked out about it. And then I was just like, nah, we're going to redirect this somewhere productive. At least walking around the woods is more productive than freaking out. Twisted! I've been thinking of you lately, dude. How you doing? It's good to see you, Twisted. How you been? Bum, ba, 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 ba. Twisted! It's good to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well. Well, hi! What's up, Boar? I feel that. I feel that on so many levels. Bro, has this not been a time or what? Animal spreader rocket, let's go! Then I'll be in to wind down before bed. Enjoy, dude. And no pressure. Listen, you move at whatever speed feels good for you. We will be here hanging. This game is very vibey. So where would one even hope to find... now, normally you would think that we would find fish eggs on corals, but I don't know if the game is that detailed. Hoolie frog eggs. Nice, we're getting different varieties. War, welcome in. Twisted, welcome in. It's good to see you guys. I hope that everything has been going decently. I know that it's, it's been a time. I love how the music always dies in one particular area in this game. I still cannot figure out what's going on with that. It's like it goes from so vibey to just silent. If I were fish eggs, like, first of all, I'd be in an area that has fish. That would really be the first logical starting point. And then... past that... it really annoys me how I keep bungeeing back down. I'm sure it's more realistic. Like, if I were fish eggs, where the hell would I be? Alright, you know what? Fuck this. Let me go set up the thing for frogs. I'm being dumb. I'm like, I'm in literally the most fish-laden area that we've been in to date and cannot find them to save my life. Now, if the fish eggs are somewhere dumb, and I'm talking like real dumb, like in a puddle, your girl's gonna be mad. Huzzah! Oh, you know something? Thank God that Mech was bullying me about this water filter. If he had not, I would not have it, and that would be such a bummer.
Hello, Shorty.
Hello! How are you? We have Operation Amphibian today.
Yes, we do.
And also Operation Where in the Name of God are the fish eggs?
Fish eggs. You don't find them.
Well, we searched yesterday that there are findable fish eggs. That's why I'm confused. Fish farm, let's go.
That.
Yeah, someone Googled it. I want to say it was Phoenix.
Okay, there are some very rare ones. So, okay. I've actually never noticed them before, so I will
New stuff. Hoo ha
I'll
ha.
have to find- I've made all my fish eggs before. I've crafted all my fish eggs in the past. All but 2 are craftable in the incubator. Yeah. One of them is purchased. And
Sorry, I was chewing. No, I love it though.
Okay.
I love the biodiversity that they show in this game. It's so satisfying.
unable to. Okay. Can't. Theme cloud unable to sync. Hopefully that doesn't mean I can't join you.
That would be very weird.
Yeah,
I
it
do
would.
have the code posted at the top of chat, by the way.
Yeah, I've been struggling to get it. Like I've been trying to get it to start the game with like trying to get the cloud to sync, but it wasn't working. So.
Oh, you are fine. Some weeks I really do think that Steam is just being weird.
Some weeks.
I know. When
every
is
day.
Steam not weird?
All right. Apparently
It's
I
Steam
can join.
Tuesday.
No
Right, Twisted? That's exactly it. Well, good. Hallelujah. We shall
All right,
take
so
it. Now,
you realize where to find frog eggs, right?
what happened? Oh, we unlocked them last night. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and you know where to get them.
Let me see. I'm assuming that it's going to be the...
Come
But
over
I
to
shouldn't
me.
assume.
I'm underneath the base that we built, the storage base, the new base. I'm underneath
yes.
that right now.
Yes. Let me see. Alright, let
You'll
me
see me
see real fast. Tier 2 butterfly farm, water collector, fish farm is going to be bioplastic, phyto A, and silk, which we all have. Amphibian farm is common, fertilizer, and water. Alright, let's... So frog eggs would be... I mean, they're not just going to show up, surely, right?
Come down here. Come, out. Come right over here. These little ponds.
Oh my god, they're so cute! Okay, let's go. Hello, froggies.
They literally
Wait, that's
just
so
appear.
cute.
Generic frog eggs are basically like the base level larva.
That makes me so happy.
You have to take them to the incubation chamber to make them into a species of frog. But
Cool. Well, thank you, because I never would have figured that one out, and I would have become
those are the
infinitely
little bodies
stressed.
of water you're looking for.
Okay, those little
Because I-
pools.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I walked
I
off the
heard an
ledge
ow.
without hitting my jetpack.
Yeah, that'll do you. Let me just see what I needed real fast. For the common fertilizer, phyto A, and silk. Good news. All right, so we'll do some fish farms and some amphibian habitats. Let's go. All right, first of all, T4 and fertilizer. Well, before I get ahead of myself, what does a T4 mutagen need? A T3 and a mutagen. All right, well. God, this music is addictive. That. How was your day, by the way, Hydra? I don't know if I remember to ask.
Same old shit.
I feel you. Oh, it's probably already put away.
What's already put away?
Silk.
Oh.
Silky silk.
Do we have a silk chest? I forget.
That's a good question. I think we're about to find out. Titanium. I don't believe we do. Phoenix, enjoy. That sounds delicious, actually. Very jealous. Hang on, I'm just gonna switch this up to... let me see one thing. Enjoy the cupcakes, Phoenix. That sounds wonderful. Very, very jelly. Instead, I have a sad salad. That is what I...
Sad salad? No.
I do. I know.
Sad salad.
Not the sad salad. The least happy meal ever.
So... Alright. Gotta be a little pond in here somewhere. I know there is.
Okay, I'll be patient as I wait for those. A common and a fertilizer.
So I found another section of the red water cave that we explored. I just found another path. Like
shit.
another small shuttle with crates in the back. Let's see what we get.
Hell yes.
Bacteria, tier 1 fertilizer. Max probably found this. Okay.
Probably me.
Well, Mech also was exploring here too.
True.
And there's a bunch of crates that are like, half looted.
That is fair.
So, and that is something he does a lot. Is like he half loots things. He just takes what's relevant at that point in time. He doesn't empty it entirely. Which is fair. I don't blame him for that. I sometimes like to just get rid of the ones that
yeah, that we're done with.
Get rid of the ones that I find just so it's like, oh, what's in here? Nope, that's empty. And deconstruct them. Just so I'm not coming back to them and being like, ooh, like, no. Useless.
It's a lie.
Ooh, useless.
Not ooh, useless. I like that.
Here we go. I got some frog eggs from this cave. Special frog eggs that only spawn in this cave. To my knowledge.
Yay. Nothing like a little special frog. We'll take it. Also, Phoenix, I'm a little bit salty that you didn't tell us what the type of cupcakes you're eating. I'm like, I really feel like you should know me well enough by now to just... You know? Chocolate? Oh, chocolate cupcakes. I see. I see, I see. I do not know why it will not let me. Hang on, let me see. I might have to back out and back in. Let me try and like put down one of these or something. Does the amphibian farm have to be placed underwater?
One.
What the fuck is happening to me? That was creepy. What's up, Walker? Where's the accessibility key, the control key?
Vehicle logistics. Ah, now that's the best upgrade. We can get the drones to fill and take away items from the storage in the buggy.
Oh shit. Yeah, I for some reason cannot place an amphibian farm.
Might need to go in shallow water. I forget off the top of my head.
Water. You are fine, Doss. I hope it went well. Congrats on the training. Tell you all that you're loved and you're awesome. Thank you, Doss. How you doing, girl? How's training going? This is very exciting news. Yes, it did. Thank you.
Did it work?
Yeah. You can place it on like the banks of bigger.
Yeah, it's either needed to be like in the water or within a
which
certain
makes
range
sense
of
given what they are.
the water because they are amphibians. Yeah, we're gonna put the amphibians in the desert with no water around them. Like,
listen, I've done stupider things.
You would.
I've done dumber things. Oh my god, we have man-eating plants. We have carnivorous plants growing. I'm so excited.
We do?
Yes, they're by the frogs. These are carnivorous. These are pitcher plants. Training has been good? Excellent,
okay.
dude.
Carnivorous in real life, not as in they're actually attacking us in the game.
Well, no,
like,
no.
I was like, what? That's where my mind went when you said carnivorous. I'm like,
new feature of Planet Crafter. We're
like,
just straight up out here getting eaten by plants. Oh, nice. The pitcher plants are part of the deal with the frogs. I see. I see.
Okay, I can't find any more little ponds in this area, so that might be the only.
Sure, war.
Well, I might have found another one, or the eggs respawn while I've been here. But I found another set of special. Oh no, there's 2 ponds. Okay, they're actually quite close to each other. I just somehow. Oh, there's 3 ponds. They're all quite close to each other. It just took me forever to find the other 2.
Okay, got you. They're like a spot of them. And sure, war. I'd be happy to do that.
I assumed they'd be far away from each other because that's how I would design it if I was in the game. I'd be like, oh, you have to go exploring. You cannot find one, find all.
Yeah, right? Also, hang on one second. Ward, did you want me to read this now? Or did you want me to read it later? Let me see. See what we talking. Oh, war. Okay. So first of all, 2 things that I would recommend. First of all, I use Seribot, who will take care of basically this. Like, are they emailing you too? So I use Seribot, and the other thing that you want to look into is going into your moderator settings and programming their phrases to ban them instantly. Basically, what you can do is, like, there's literally a Googleable list of phrases. So if this is happening in chat, you can literally ban the whole phrase from being said by anybody, which takes care of a lot.
Yeah.
But then if it's also that, like, they're emailing you and they're hounding you and they're emailing you, block their whole email. Literally block their whole email. It's not even worth... It's truly not even worth keeping around advertising like that, especially, too, if they're just harassing you day and night. That's one of the things that drives me insane. Like, when these companies think that that's actually going to be a viable method that gets them anyone actually trying to be near them, I'm like, y'all, we literally cannot stand this. But yeah, if they're doing it in stream, I swear by Seribot.
Where are you building these amphibian farms?
They're right next to the ecosystem.
Ah. Which one? There's 3.
There's one. So if you follow the lake beneath us out,
okay.
yeah, that thing. My God, my complexion. Did I really get sunburned? Okay, I did. Just blowing you up on Discord.
Our first frogs.
Yay!
I've already killed 3 of them.
You've killed them?
I've killed 3 of them.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me see.
They're all the same frog species, so.
Oh, they're so cute! Do we have to feed them?
Because they're rare ones, they're... Nope, this is...
They just keep going?
Yeah, this farm is their feeding. Like...
Nice! Perfect. And so if we just put common ones in there, then common ones will just run around too?
Okay, the generic frog eggs do give you just plain common ones. Okay, I thought they were
That's cool as hell.
Rare larva. I thought they were like rare larva that didn't actually do it. I've never put a generic common one in there. I always
right?
Modify
just
them.
like turn them into something else. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I was just like wondering, I'm like, can I do that?
I got 2 generics in my pocket.
And dude, I am so sorry, War. I know how much it sucks. I have no idea why it is that companies think that this is a valid marketing strategy, or that you would ever consider them. If nothing else, you're gonna get infuriated and never want anything to do with them. There we go. Hopefully I did that correctly. All right, perfect.
I got the spacing wrong.
I got you. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Why did this one? Damn it.
People have actually taken this route that they're worth it at all. Like, dude, I stream to have fun. I don't in a million years believe I could ever make a living off of this. I think the biggest thing is that they usually are very predatory because what they figure is that people want to buy viewers. And unfortunately, it is a thing that does happen on the platform, which sucks.
Way too many people buy viewers, yes.
Right away. There we go. A lot of people, I think, really want to use it to, you know, potentially generate their own shit, but what I don't think that they understand is that it's very obvious when folks do that. Like, I used to follow somebody who very clearly did that, and it was depressing, to be honest with you guys. Like, it was just one of those things that was like, ugh. Explain to me why I should go into the hole on it. The ROI on views to spending is lopsided. Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, and it's all donations based, which is something that really is just very... it's like if you're getting close to partner, it will push you over an edge.
It's to get you higher in the view count, so that way you are pushed a little bit more, because Twitch pushes what is already successful by the algorithm. So you pay a little bit, you pay for 15 to get ahead of the 1,000 people that have less than 10. And then hopefully the idea is that you'll actually get real people watching and talking, and
Right, and like that they'll basically see the energy generated and want to contribute more to it. To me, it's a bit ass backwards if you ask. But I'm also somebody who believes more in like organic sources of recommendation, like word of mouth.
Yeah.
I just think that they tend to be more sustainable over time. But that's true for me with everything, you know? It's like Yelp reviews. If you've ever worked in any kind of a service industry, you know what I mean.
Yep.
But yeah, I would never, personally for me, I would never invest in buying viewers. I find it to be a waste of time too, because people know, like, you guys all know each other as regulars, and so when somebody either stops showing up or, you know, we get new people, they integrate into the overall fabric of the community. So like, I don't think that you guys are stupid or that you wouldn't notice. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where like, I really think a lot of times people buy viewers and they really do think that their audience is too stupid to notice the difference. Because that's the only thing that I can come up with. Like, as somebody who first started out on Twitch as a viewer primarily instead of being a streamer, I think one of the big things is like, you definitely notice when someone's numbers start jumping, but nobody happens to be chatting at all. You're like, weird. I don't know, Hydra. Do you have mixed views on it?
Not really mixed views on it. I agree very much with everything you said.
Yeah, like it just reeks of desperation to me. If someone has 100 viewers around in chat, is that I'm not sticking around? Yeah, I think for me, like the biggest thing is that you'll see 100 viewers, but only 15 of them are chatting. And I'm like, so then you actually know how many people are really there. And so for me, it's like, look, if people are doing that or not, I don't see it as my business. So I'm never going to be the streamer who's going to be out here calling out other people on it. Like, I used to be affiliated with folks who had a lot of accusations of it. All I will say is that to each their own, but if people feel the need to do that, I think it's really sad. Me personally, it feels like the people who like go on dating websites, make fake profiles, and then try and make themselves sound good by writing a bunch of nice things about themselves. And it's like, dude, I'm so sorry that you feel like you have to do that, you know? Yeah, they were called from the military group, but it was still what's going on here? Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. It's really weird, and you can kind of tell when there's that energy to it. Like, I'll put it to you guys this way. Like, I do think that you can become successful on Twitch and definitely, like, find some measure of reasonable income from it. But I feel like the most important thing is, like, do you actually like what you're doing? And that's really the first question at the end of the day. Like, if someone's buying viewers, and like, let's say that they're buying a pack of 10 viewers to get them over the hump to partner because it will actually tangibly promote them more. If it's the person's frontline income, I'm less likely to judge, let's say that, versus somebody who only actually has 10 viewers, but they're buying 200. You know, there's definitely a threshold there to be considered, by all means. Mostly, it does just honestly feel sad. That's a game, so why not stream it? But I'm sad, Panda, that we aren't gaming together more. I know, we need to fix that war. We need to fix that, dude. Especially, too, on certain games. Like, I really want to get more people together for something like an Enshrouded, because I have to tell you guys that that game seems like it could be so fun with a lot of people, but without a lot of people, oh my Jesus of Nazareth. That thing is painful. Like, poor Hydra. Like, we were legit struggling. Neither of us were gonna say it, but we were both like, dear God.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it in concept, but it's just...
it's so empty without actual people that you're gaming with as friends. Like, if you need really like 8 to 10 people for that game to pop, you know? They really need to optimize that game for lots of players. Yeah. It was just dead zone, you know what I mean? And it's no fault of the games. The game is plenty fun on its own, but it's just one of those things where you need to either really be in the mood for something that you have to do the majority of pumping the energy into, or like, you know, face the sad truth. And like, I love Enshrouded. And what happened?
We we only have the 2 incubators right now.
Yeah, for right now.
DNA.
We don't really need, I mean, I don't think we really need all that many for the rate at which we're cranking stuff out. Because our GTI, I mean, we're...
Yeah,
We've rocked it well with 4 to 6. Hey, that would be dope war. I will definitely consider that. That would be awesome. Because that's how I would like to play it, is with more people, where there's more conversation, there's liveliness. You know, like, people are like multi-scaling bases. Yeah. We're doing like multimodal building. You know, you got your builders, you got your explorers, you got your gatherers. I know that somebody like A-Lake might want to hop in there and join us too. Like, you know, and Purdy might want to hop in there and join us too. So it's like, I feel like with a group of people that's really lively and active, that brings Enshrouded to life. But trying to play Enshrouded solo, I thought I was about to die. Like, but also, even with just our trio, it's like, we're such a chill bunch that I think you really need to have more, you need to have more people, and especially more people who don't really know each other, you know? I know that that's a weird thing to specify, but it really does kind of change it when you're also getting to chit chat, meet people. No issue with sponsoring a server for us. That would be awesome, War. Definitely. Can we please make this happen? Right, Purdy? I would love to see this happen because we have such a good game. We have such a good and solid gaming group. It's just a matter of getting everybody together, I feel like. And what's nice about having a server is that then that way, you know, we don't necessarily need to beg poor War to be on to host us constantly. Coughs. What I keep doing. Coughs. Self-awareness. No! All right, hang on. God damn it. All right, let me just build another.
We need an energy, or optimizer machine, tier 2 optimizer. Let's powder uranium.
Self-awareness in this economy? I know. It's unthinkable.
Do I have an explosive powder chest yet?
I don't know. I don't think so. You know, one thing that might be helpful.
Or are we under? By 500.
Yeah, I finished building the fish farms. I built 3 of them. I finished building them so that basically what we could do is just kind of know what our energy demand is. Because what I can also do, let me see what we have on us.
Well, yeah, I just...
Yeah, because we have the pulsar for more nuclear fusion.
Yeah. No, but
these, just grab me a super. This should at least get us over the hump for now. And then what I'll do is put it near the other one that has the little turbo boost on it. Oh, for God's sake, I'm missing 1 pulsar. Are you fucking kidding me? That's so dissatisfying. I'm like, it's so pretty. Self-awareness in this economy. I know, Purdy, I felt really bad. Earlier, I was talking to my best friend about the fact that, like, you can do all this self-work and self-development stuff, but, like, people don't fundamentally, like... When we talk about change, it's one of those things that's, like... I'll give you a good example. In dog training, a lot of people talk about it, and they're like, I have the most well-behaved Malinois in the world, and I'm like, that's fantastic. It's still a Malinois. You're still gonna get bit, jumped on, tackled, you know, knocked down, all kinds of stuff. And I'm not saying that it's not a fantastic dog. It is, but you need to also be aware of the scope of limitations about what kind of changes that we're talking about here. So we're talking about, you know, just like there's a lot of people who go to therapy, and what folks fail to realize is that they're going to those therapists and they're telling their version of the narrative in which they are the hero. Putting into practice, exactly. Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying, is that there's... People change, but they only change so much, if you get my meaning. to a certain degree, there's also an element in which, you know, when we look at the choices, a lot of folks don't look into like, why do I choose this? Aw, the fish farms are so cute. There we go. No problem, War. What I could also do. Hang on, bear with me 1 second. And War, I hope you're getting something good food-wise. This was blown away a few sessions ago because we talked about something that I actually implemented and changed the way I was looking at things. 4, 5, yeah, right, Purdy? Well, that's the thing. It's like
on this optimizer.
Okay. You mean the nuclear power?
One more. Well,
yeah,
we can put
yeah,
one
I see what you're talking about.
Fusion generator on this optimizer.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So it does up to 8. That's good.
If we can find one more fusion, we can find one more energy cell. It'll be that'll be the most we'll get out of those. But
perfect.
Yeah, energy optimizers are fantastic for saving materials and space.
Oh God, yeah.
Or have 18,000 kilowatts to spare.
Clear fusion. All right, so we're missing 1 pulsar, so we'll leave this here for now. Can we make pulsar now? Isn't that a thing I saw?
Yes, actually, we there's I took it off because I was making other autocrafters.
I'm gonna sub it in for the super alloy because we have enough super alloy to last us into the Ice Age.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, Purdy. It's like when you actually implement something and your therapist was not expecting it, it is really crazy how fast that takes off with them. Like, that's one thing about my therapist and I is like, we do a lot of stuff with like looking at the deeper introspection, shadow work, right? Like doing all this stuff that like, I feel like it gets a lot of very kitschy, showy talking about, but not actually a whole lot of utilization. And one thing that I've been really trying to do is be mindful of the fact that it's like, look, you can absolutely grow and change, but only within a certain range. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, so there's all this hubbub that gets talked about, like, do people actually change? Yes, but adjust your expectations. Like, for example, when I get Riot, he's going to be a very well-trained Malinois, right? But within range. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm not going to get bit and jumped on. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what his breed does. And I think it's helpful to also keep that in mind about people. It's like, at some level, people are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day anyway. And also what's motivating them or giving them some kind of a result. Butterfly. I'll replace that with that outside. Did you want to put these 2 butterflies anywhere specific?
No, I just they were in my inventory after I filled up the tier 2s with the best butterfly multipliers. So.
Oh, no worries. Got you.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna be a stubborn fuck and only do what he wants to do. Yeah, it's like it's having realistic expectations for the creature, or also conversely for the person. I love that Nefer. Riz. The Riz alert. Because that is one thing that's definitely very crazy that you see a lot, is like people who have these crazy expectations that, like, for example, You're not going to make a shark vegetarian. That's my favorite example to use because I think it's the easiest one to visualize. It's like, you could love that shark to death, but you're not going to make much progress if you're very, very set on like, I'm going to make it vegetarian. Avada
Right.
banana. God, still the best thing I've ever seen. All this time later.
Jeez, my earbuds are not... Apparently did not charge last night.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't realize that their charging dock was dead.
I am so sorry. Rip.
Ripped a potato chip. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take all the shitty, or like the excess shitty butterfly larvae and dump them. I'll dump them all in the same place.
They're actually used. They're actually... Like,
they are?
Like, common butterfly larvae is used making animal food and such, so...
Well, no, not the common larva. I'm talking about like you know, like the pinks or the blues. Like we have 50 of them, like the galaxy.
They're used to make genetic traits.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then we keep
common larva.
There you go.
What we can do is we can make like make a separate
oh yeah. Well, I'll do. Then let me do this.
Yeah.
See if I still have it on me or if we have one. There we go. I'm gonna call it genetics larva.
Okay, yeah, the lower quality larva.
That way, what we're not gonna put out there. Gotta get a Sea of Thieves game going at some point. Yes, we do. Yes, we really do.
Need a lot of people with a lot of memory on their computers.
For the love of God.
Oh,
is it that heavy?
Huge. The game is huge.
Oh, for God's sake. A monster PC I do not have.
It's just, yeah, it's not that it's unbearable. It's just
unbearable.
No, it's something that a lot of people, they need to make space. It's like playing, like if they're going to play Baldur's Gate 3, they have to make space when they're going to play it. So they need to know ahead of time and download it.
Just 119 gigabytes? Motherfucker, it's bigger than Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah.
That's actually offensive to me. In every meaningful way that it could be offensive. I'm personally victimized by the size of Sea of Thieves. What the fuck? Fingers. Do. Polio we have. Chevron, Amel. Mostly I'm just like flabbergasted that it is the size that it is. Alright. Somewhat separated.
Your gas has been flabbered.
Honestly, it has. Because what the hell? That's fair. It keeps growing each season, so it's gotten a little out of hand. Just a little. Also, did you do the last pulsar quartz?
It wasn't making anything. I just,
okay, got you.
yeah.
I was just wondering if you had done the last one, because I was like, wait.
No. Okay, so we've got bioplastic nuggets. Okay, all the mutagens. Bioplastic nugget and circuit. Tier 1. There's only so many things you can auto-craft in this game, so.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
And honestly, I don't find the food to be too much worth. Like the cookies are worth it, and the high quality food is worth it to me.
What do the cookies do?
They're sellable. I mean, they're increases running speed for a small period, but they're really like I make them just because they're funny to have made, and they're worth 9 tokens each. So they're
that'll do it. Just baking cookies over here.
Yep.
Where is...
Pulsing cords, fabric, all the rods, high quality food is being made, rocket engines. We need one for rocket engines.
Whee. There we go. Customizable items. This is going up like crazy. Did you want to move these farms at any point?
Eventually. I'm not super worried about it at the moment. Oh, what were the butterflies I made in the I was trying to make golden or Serrana butterflies.
Neither of them were. There was one that was like a deep midnight blue, and then there was another one that was, I want to say, it wasn't a red.
A male? No, that was. Did you put them in one of the
I put them in
farms?
the tier 1s for now.
Okay.
Sorry, that's what I was wondering, as I was like, do you want me to keep
I thought you
these in
meant,
here?
sorry,
or-
I thought you meant ones that were in the thing. I forgot I put a pair in the thing. I was trying to replicate the Serana or the golden butterflies. You can make them in the
Got you, okay.
incubator, but they're random chance kind of thing.
I see. Did you still want to go up another level on the base, or am I safe to put the farms up top here?
That's what I'm wondering if
Because what I could also do, what we could do is wrap a... You know what? Let's do this. Let's wrap a balcony around the biolab area with a door. That way we can access the farms along the rooftop there. It'll look really dope. And that way, too, the autocrafters should still be able to grab them.
All right, 1 second. Let's see. Oh, we'd have to do it, and I think we'd have to put, foundation out there. Which comes with this scaffolding that blocks windows of the level below.
Okay, alright, let me see one thing. Because I haven't really built all that much in this game. Let me just grab a bunch of construction and see if I can dick around with it a little bit. I'm known for breaking
so I have a door up here for you. So
thank you.
At the biolab. Actually,
I'm like, let me get up here and see what I can break.
Put the farms in the aquariums.
Even better. Could we put the farms right in here along this line?
Hang on.
I think we probably could, but...
Well, let's see. They might be specifically outdoor only things. I'm just gonna go take apart a farm or two and...
Could we? Let me just see one thing. Just for shits and giggles. Okay, so this works.
I'm bringing the materials for a farm over from the other base. Rather than be
oh my god, I have such an idea.
Okay. Can we build a farm inside? No, they are specifically outdoor farms. They're not food growers. We cannot build them indoors.
Alright, so let's just see. Oh my god, this is so chaotic.
So...
I mean, hear me out. Hang on. I might do something a little slightly insane. Because, like, on the level with the autocrafters, I don't know if we're realistically using the windows, whereas the biolab we are.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It just... Like, if it's atrocious, then...
Well, we can just take the autocrafter levels and windows off, make that, because it's already the one level that doesn't have the windows, because it's got our TVs there and everything. It looks weird to have the TVs on the window.
True. All right, one outdoor farm is back in place. Grab some more.
Get a little bit better placement. Don't actually go up against the.
This is so cute. I love this idea for little mini farms. It's exactly what I picture as rooftop gardening. Oh my lordy Jesus, that almost gave me a fucking heart attack. I truly almost just ran straight off the edge into the abyss.
Okay, I think that's a bit better of a placement.
Yes, much.
Can you just
We could probably even go 2 out.
Can you disassemble this? This one.
I've got a whole... Yeah, hang on. It's gonna do component parts.
Well,
Can you pick up the parts at least?
I didn't need it out of the way so I can do this.
Yeah. Here, give me 1 second. I have another farm on me. I'll put one here. So that it's... What the hell? What the helly? Go. Okay. Do we want to go 2 out on this or just 1?
Go 2 out.
May as well, so that we have room. I dropped... Oh, here. There's a bunch of cobalt that was in there.
My friend just sent me a voice message on Facebook, being like, "Oh, I thought I responded to this message that you sent me back in March."
Oh my god. Okay, now really, that's a lot. In March, no less.
She said they say they sent it as a like they communicate in voice messages on Messenger a lot. So they probably thought it recorded and sent, and it didn't.
Got you. Harley, thank you for the lurk. I hope you got some good sleep, dude. Welcome in nonetheless. Oh my god, the poor thing. So tell me, what level of neurodivergence are we talking here?
They are pretty bad.
Well, I didn't mean bad. I didn't
very, very neurodivergent. I should not say pretty bad. They are
ADHD. I'm dying.
Oh gosh. I almost want to invite Luna to be like, "Hey, you want to talk about your mental health disorders and your neurodivergencies?"
Hell yes. Hell yes. Let's go.
But yeah, actually, they're my former roommate, and actually somebody that got me very, a lot more aware of my neurodivergencies and such, and
hey, we love that.
So
they're the influencer friend. Got you.
Yes.
In a good way. In a good way.
Yes. Positive influence, not like enabler influencer kind of thing.
They're not your handler?
For those that
How
are
disappointing,
wondering
Hydra.
what we were talking about with like influence being a good thing versus a bad thing.
Indeed.
All right.
Because there is such a thing.
Okay. There's some seeds, fertilizer, and stuff for the farms outside the store.
Whee!
Um,
I'm grabbing more stuff to bring more over.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Putting away a bunch of stuff.
All right, let me see. You said that it was right.
All the silicone's being used for something.
What the fuck? What are we making?
I have no idea.
This is gonna look so good when we're done with it, though.
I mean,
What?
I really wish there was some kind of platform, like outdoor platform kind of thing.
Agreed.
That we could, honestly, actually, I might say, let's just scrap the whole raised one outside the biolab and just put it on the level around the base. That way, it's not like halfway up the tower. Because I'm looking at it from the outside, and that look, it like come out here to the old base and look at it from the outside, and it's just like, oh.
I mean, yeah, but like, to be honest with you,
So bring it down to around the
hold on 1 second.
around the lower level, and it can just be the base that we build around the. So.
Hydra, don't kill me, but we're having a storm with the sun out. I just have to listen for a second and see if I hear thunder, because if I do, then I have to pause everything, which is really annoying, but I can't believe what I'm looking at. I'm like, excuse me?
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Like, what the fuck is this? Looks out the window, sees like Watermageddon happening outside the door. But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. It does look kind of, I mean, the thing is that it fits for the aesthetic of the biolab. What I really wish is that we could make these grids white. I feel like that would just fix everything. If they were like a white structure.
Like, if they just didn't have the black, the supporting scaffolding.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, as if it was just a floating, maybe there has to be, oh right, we can't, we just have the compartments. And damn it. I mean, it's so nice though to be able to theoretically drop from off the top of this to be able to set out in a given direction though. Wish maybe there's a way. Maybe we can make it. Hang on. Let me look into the building options. Let me just see if anything comes to mind. Big living compartment, the interior stairs, the outdoor stairs, the interior walls. It's too bad we can't just build out a bunch of interior walls, but have just one wall that's not there, and it's technically that they're outdoor, even. So hear me out, all right? So this is gonna sound crazy and conspiracy. Let me just see if something works real quick before you deconstruct any of the farms. Hang on, give me one second.
I'm not doing anything that's gonna deconstruct a farm. I'm just putting up a.
Yeah, let me grab one of these guys.
Scaffolding setup.
Because here's my crazy conspiracy idea. Like, what if we just, so if we took this door, right, and then we just put up walls on the side so that we basically just have an open face side of the base. It's okay, we need this. Let me see.
Oh! Okay, I thought there was a piece of scaffolding there.
I'm gonna see what we would need to make this work.
Didn't realize this one was empty.
Whoopsie daisy. Just me losing my mind over here. You know, the building system in this does need some Jesus.
Yeah. No, one of my biggest gripes of this whole game is that you only build in 4 directions.
Because what I don't understand, so an interior wall, in theory, if you would be able to have, so like, hear me out. Imagine if this was a freer building construction, you could take one of these walls and just put it on the side here, then like a window or something wall, and then like have all this back be open where you could just launch out from out here. I feel like that would look very aesthetically fine. Speaking of Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Hey, look, just got a copy. Hey, congrats. That's awesome. But no, I see exactly what you're saying. It's such an eyesore. All right, this item's inventory is full. All right, hang on. Let's see. I just want them to add like more building DLC or something, you know?
Yeah, especially for a game that that's entirely about the building and the survival mechanics, not the
Yeah, it is a little weird, isn't it?
Not there's no aggressive enemies. You don't have to fight anything.
Yeah, it's literally just called craft to your heart's content.
Yeah. Where are my outdoor farms? There.
Let me drop 1 or 2 off too, just so that I can get rid of the inventory. Thank you. This will still be aesthetically pleasing too.
Oh yeah, and it's a nice thing, and we can access it from the base level. We don't have to have a door out here. It can just be a balcony we walk out to.
Mm-hmm. I still can't believe that whole time I thought that those were auto crafters with my whole chest. I walked in and I was like, well, I guess the new base is only auto crafters. That's fine. Get that out. These guys.
Oh, these are a little bit bigger than... Oh, you didn't...
Yeah, I know.
He's not connecting directly to the...
I love how it's just floating in the sky. There's nothing better than the floating farm in the